February 14th, 2023. Wade Allen Heineman. I'm just showing the different angles of my face. Wanted to expound upon Miley Cyrus being controlled, I believe, in the last few months. Since I fell in love with her 3 or 4 days ago, didn't know much about her before that. And again, twitter.com/realwade51, locked out since yesterday, 1:30. youtube.com/@Wade Allen Heineman. That's the only place I post these videos. I've watched about every Miley Cyrus video available because I fell in love with her 3 or 4 days ago. I haven't tried to contact her because I'm not a stalker that way, and that's what you would be seen as if you tried to contact a famous person. I don't do that. Never tried to contact a famous person my entire life. So my light here is just not cooperating right now. It's not giving me very good lighting conditions. So the last few months I've noticed her videos, she's looking very unhealthy, like she's possibly not eating well, not sleeping well, doing drugs, but there's a marked difference. And then she totally covered up herself on the Jimmy Fallon show in December, and then her new video Flowers, she's entirely covered, and she has like a veil, like a burqa, the thing that they wear over their heads in the Middle East. So, those things add up to me as she may be being controlled by a Middle Eastern regime. The people on her stage sometimes look like Russians on her performance stage in the last few months. They don't look like Middle Eastern people, but I've seen some of the people in the audience that are, obviously that could happen anywhere. But I'm just concerned because she looks unhealthy to me in the last few months, much more unhealthy than she did in videos 2 years ago. So I'm concerned about her because I'm in love with her now. And from everything I see about her, I would marry that woman. So I would marry her. But and it's not because she's a huge superstar. I don't care about her money. I would sign any prenuptial whatever. It's just I just adore her in that way, and I know she's got a song called that, which came out about the same time I was saying the same things to a Filipina online. I adore you, or I said something like I adore you, or I said I love you, and she said I love you more. That's the kind of stuff that the Filipinas were doing in 2013 and 14. So that, whoever wrote that song, I don't think it was Miley Cyrus, whoever wrote it may have picked that up from the Filipinas language at that time. I had a online friendship, / kind of romance with the Filipinas, so it wasn't a marriage like it was purported to be. And she did call me husband at one point. Started calling me husband. I thought she was just joking. So because she joked a lot. Like that's part of the Filipina thing, is that they like to joke a lot, and it's a happy culture in that way, in that aspect. They're always joking and such, which is part of the the attraction was that in 2013 when I was splitting up with my ex-fiance at the time. I mean, we were not getting along. It was obvious it was ending because I had called off the wedding in 2012. And then after that split, it just was ending. But it's not one thing with Miley Cyrus. It is watching her videos over the last 2 years. 2 years ago, very healthy, very together, falling apart in the last 12 months. Looking like she's being abused, looking like she's thin, unhealthy, on drugs possibly, and at times, not all the time, but and then she's displaying signs of being controlled, covering herself entirely, wearing like a burqa type thing in her last video, flowers. That's why I'm concerned. I'm in love with her. I know I'm not trying to control her in any way. I just am concerned because I think these things are going on since COVID lockdown. People are being controlled by these groups of manipulators. It needs to be very much looked into by the American government, that our most famous people are being controlled by groups of rotten people like this. Very much concerned about her. Wishing her happy Valentine's Day. If I just, if these patterns were not existing in her life over the videos over the last year, 2 years, I would not be saying these things. But these things have been going on since COVID lockdown. Signing off. For the time being, that's my only social media. I do not message for the last 3 years. So if anybody's messaging for my Twitter account is a criminal, arrest them. I'm not meeting up with anybody. Not met up with anyone in the last 5 years. Not met anyone in the last 5 years. So, Wade Allen Heineman, born 11/4/71, graduated Wapsie Valley High School in 1990. I only post my videos on Twitter or YouTube.com/@ WADEALANHEINEMAN. That's the only place I've been posting videos the last months.